Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. Just about forgot my mouse. I haven't done that very often. Hey, Kevin Nash has reportedly signed a new deal with TNA Wrestling, thus ending his contract dispute with the organization. The former world champion last appeared on TNA October 14th episode of Impact, where he and Sting announced they were walking away from the company rather than join Hulk Hogan and Bischoff's regime. Well, it didn't take long for Kevin to find out, hey, maybe I'm not in that much demand. Shawn Michaels said on his Twitter account this afternoon, now this is kind of neat, now to stop any kind of rumors though, he's flying out to Atlanta, Georgia tomorrow to promote WrestleMania 27 alongside Triple H. He says on his Twitter, I was going to tell you tomorrow on the way, but someone blabbed. Yes, Triple H and I are going to Atlanta to promote WrestleMania tomorrow and Friday. He then noted that he's promoting the upcoming event, and for fans not to get their hopes up on him returning to the ring, easy on the hoping, he says. It's very simple. They asked, and I said yes. I will always, help WWE when I can. It's always been home to me. By the way, tickets for WrestleMania 27 goes on sale this Saturday, 10 p.m. Via the Georgia Dome or Ticketmaster or by phone. WWE's FCW is holding an official Survivor Series pay-per-view viewing party, 8 p.m. night of the show at Barnacle's Restaurant in Bradenton, Florida. And catch this, we found another big boy. WWE has reportedly offered 7-foot-tall Irish-born wrestler, he was Irish-born, yeah, wrestler Tron, the Northern Irish Nightmare, to a developmental deal. Could we maybe see a feud going between the Irishmen? And remember Consequences Creed? Well, now he's known as Xavier Woods down in WWE Developmental. Yep, he showed up there. He won, by the way, the tag team titles, FCW tag team titles, with partner Wes Briscoe at the FCW show on November 4th. Xavier and Briscoe beat the former champions Johnny Curtis, Derek Bateman. Briscoe, by the way, son of Hall of Famer Gerald Briscoe. Rey Mysterio, he returned to action at the November 8th SmackDown show in Newcastle, England. Rey teamed with Edge, who was also now on tour with them, to defeat Cody Rhodes at Alberto Del Rio. Rey has not been able to perform due to inner ear infection, but it's now good to go, I guess, just in time for tomorrow night's, it's either tonight or tomorrow night's SmackDown taping over there. Dark main event after Raw taping in the UK saw Randy Orton defeat Wade Barrett and Sheamus to retain the WWE title. Matches taped for this week's Superstars include Ezekiel Jackson versus Primo, Yoshitatsu versus Zack Ryder. Yoshitatsu can't get himself back on either one of the brands. He always ends up on TV on Thursday. Dark match main event for the tapings before the SmackDown. Before Raw. We didn't see William Regal playing a babyface, and he defeated Alex Riley. All right, November 5th episode of WWE SmackDown did a 1.82 cable rating with about 2,772,000 viewers, which is the second highest SmackDown since they moved to Sci-Fi. Hang on. Okay, by the way, Shawn Michaels, who's featured in a promotional commercial for Monday, promoting the old school wrestling episode of Raw, responded to those who asked if he would be appearing at the show. He said, for those who are asking, I will not be at the old school Raw as best I know, he said, he wrote on his Twitter. He says, do I already qualify as old school? If so, sweet. There is a late push to amplify. What was that flash? There was a late push to amplify back bragging rights because a member of the creative felt that the show was kind of flat going, I guess. Vince McMahon, however, made the decision to keep the script intact and not enhance it any. By the way, today is injured WWE stars, NXT star too, Skip Sheffield's birthday, 29 years old, and Got a bad ankle. Last week's NXT episode will be the third elimination this season. The rookies still on the show are Oksana, Caitlyn, Naomi, AJ Lee. Caitlyn and AJ are tied at for immunity standings, I guess. And there's currently 3 episodes of NXT left of the season. Haven't heard whether it's going to still go on or not. May not with Tough Enough coming back. More troubles brewing for the great Khali in India as he is contractually obligated to promote a new movie, Rama, the Savior, is coming out on Friday, but still is the Big Boss reality. He's still on the reality show. They thought he was going to get voted out, off, whatever they do on that, but he's still there. Therefore, can't promote the movie. Khali is actually supposed to be promoting the movie this week, before it was scheduled to be released. So I don't know if he's going to get sued or not. Producers claim Khali has already been paid all the money owed for starring in the film and promoting it. I want my money back. In case you missed it, yesterday's press conference, while WWE won't be filming troops tribute, deal overseas, crew's still visiting Afghanistan, and I was telling you about that yesterday. They're going to air the footage on the NBC special. Big Show was interviewed by NOLA.com this week to promote the DVD release of the Knucklehead movie. And here's a little bit of the highlights. Oh, by the way, Walmart's going to be selling Knucklehead DVD with a bonus of WWE's biggest Knucklehead disc. The blurb, the cover is just blunders and big buffoons and goofy antics, like of Santino, Hornswoggle, and Bushwhackers. Things like. I think that may sell better than the Knucklehead show. Anyway, let me go on down here so I'll tell you, instead of telling you what Big Show said. Anyway, the cover features Santino, Hornswoggle, Bushwhackers, Rock, and DX. Alright, WWE's releasing a Sheamus new top rope shirt this past Monday's Raw, and several superstars on top rope sweatshirts is coming out. Former WWE diva Angelina Savannah Fong is now working as a cage doll for Extreme Fighting Championship. The head cage doll, Priscilla Tuff, is the wife of WWE superstar Tyler Rex. All kinds of little intertwines between UFC type files, or MMA. Oh, anyway, here's what Big Show said about Knucklehead. He was asked, filming Knucklehead, said, yeah, it was definitely outside my realm. Sports entertainment, if I'm doing something wrong in the ring, I can instantly correct it. I've got about 14,000 people there, and I'm not feeling absorbed by their emotions, and I can correct problems. On the set, I don't have the experience to really know if I'm doing something wrong or right. Hey, you hear somebody say, cut, did something wrong, or you did it good. And then they asked about Vince McMahon. He said, the guy I work for, Vince McMahon, is a leader by example. You don't ever see Vince tired. You don't ever see Vince complaining. I wouldn't go that far. Vince's attitude is, if there's something hard that needs to be done, go forward and do it. I think that carries over to the set. Between takes, I told jokes to make extra laughs, and as I hope they were laughing because it was funny, not because they were scared of me. Because it was close to lunchtime, and he said, I'm afraid they thought I was going to eat them for lunch. All right. Hey, I had one guy left a comment on here. One of the people on the internet, anyway. He kind of seems to think that Cena and, let's say, Nexus, Orton, the match, Cena's going to be refereeing. Kind of thinks Cena or Orton's going to lose the title to Nexus. Okay. It's going to be soon that Nexus will have all the belts. Soon, that'll be all the belts. But this one guy left a comment. He thinks that maybe when Nexus gets the belt from Orton, that boom, the Miz comes in, uses his because if Wade wins, John's free, Cena. So John is going to beat the shit out of him and be laying there in the middle of the ring. Here comes the Miz in, uses the belt, gets the championship, and now we're off and run with his big mouth again. We'll see. Good idea, though. I gotta go.